You know, when I talk about religion, I don't really put too much thought into it because I don't think it requires too much. But I was just sitting here, uh, had no reason to do it, but I sat here playing an online flash game, and I just started randomly thinking about arguments I could use on religious people. And this idea came up to me, and I thought, I want people's opinions on it. I want to know what people think about this argument. Hopefully people will discuss it with me, this argument I have. Now, here it is. Intelligent design. I'm sure you've probably heard about it. Intelligent design. God made us, and we're perfect. We are of His image, so we should be perfect, right? Well, if you go and you look around on the internet, like Google, like genetic mutations and whatnot. If you've ever been to a circus, you've probably seen these people that have this really overgrown amount of hair on them. You know, they look like monkeys, right? Well, there's evidence of evolution right there. Genetic mutation. Something in their genetics happened and they got extremely hairy. That's evidence, at least, to something. And let's continue. If you look at, I think if you look up tails on babies or whatever, you'll find pictures of babies with little tails. But why would we ever have the ability of having a tail if we were designed to not have a tail? I mean, that just kind of sounds kind of weird, right? I know for a fact I don't have a fucking tail. See? But we have a tailbone. Why would we need a tailbone? We don't have a tail. So, wouldn't that imply that at some point we had a tail? Or at least we came from something that had a tail? And of course, look at whales. If you look at x-rays of whales, they have legs. Well, they have leg bones. Why would they need leg bones? They live in the ocean. They're never going on land. There's no reason for them to have leg bones. But if you look at pictures of whales, they have leg bones, which have no use at all. Doesn't that imply that at some point in time maybe there was a creature that had legs and looked like a whale and probably lived on land and in the ocean? Do you know what frogs are? I've told this a lot. We don't find transitional creatures. Transitional, as in from water to land. The fuck is a frog then? It was born in the water, but it will live on land. If that's not transitional, I don't know what the fuck it is. It can live in both. If that's not transitional, I don't know what could be. And if you've ever been around religious people and had a lot of discussions, you probably heard of the quacker duck, right? The quacker duck. It's this mockery that the religious community uses to mock evolution. They found it. We found the quacker duck. I honestly can't pronounce the name, and I would have to hopefully find the link, but yeah. From what I've been told, we have found the quacker duck. I don't know any way of finding a picture, but apparently we found it. So I apologize, I can't show you a picture or send you a link, because I have no idea how to even go about finding it. I guess I could probably do a Google search on quacker duck, but That might just get me a lot of religious crap, but so what I want to discuss is, if we were designed by God, why is it that we have a tailbone? Why is it that it's possible that we have tails? This is obviously a mutation. Why is it possible that we can have tails, have an overabundance of hair, aka fur? I'm gonna call it fur. Why is it that whales have leg bones when they obviously don't need it? And the fact that frogs are pretty much a transitional animal. Because from what I understand, a transitional animal is an animal that is the bridge between, say, water and land. Right? If I understand the way that people are viewing transitional, it's the connection between water and land, or land to water, right? Frogs. That right there is, if that is what a transitional animal is, which is a bridge between water and land, or land and water, water. Shouldn't frogs be a transitional creature? Let me know what you think. Hopefully, I can at least have some discussion. And have a nice day. Peace.